Hi, I'm Roger, and today I'm going to show you how to install a phone mount onto one of our bikes. There's a few things in the box, and there's a few things you're not going to need. You're going to get a bundle of wires like this, so I would suggest cutting the zip tie off. The only thing you're going to really need is this, basically like a Y adapter here. All the rest of the wiring is not needed for any of our bikes. You will get some zip ties, and you can use those to kind of like zip tie the wiring onto your other wiring. Also in the packaging, you're gonna get some extra longer bolts here. I suggest to use these. And you also get this little Allen wrench that you're gonna use to install your phone mount. This is our Y adapter. You're gonna use this if you have one of our Rip Current bikes, Cross Current bikes, Rip Racer bikes, original Scrambler series. And this is going to allow you to basically tap into the headlight wiring and allow you to be able to charge on your phone adapter. You will not need this adapter if you have one of our Scorpion series bikes or Hyper Scrambler 2 bikes. Okay, we're going to remove the shorter bolts that come with this already. You can use a little L wrench here to get them loosened, and then you should be able to by hand get these off. All right, and now we're going to start like this right here. We're going to loosen this bolt here in the middle so we can orientate your mount properly, because you're going to end up putting them on the bars this way. There we go. Okay, you're going to take the two longer bolts. You're going to put washers in. So you'll have two washers that should also come in the packaging. For this mounting, there's two shims that also come in the packaging, but you will not need to use the shims. And take your bolts with the washers, put them into the clamp here, then put this bottom part of the clamp underneath, and start by hand threading in one side, and start by hand threading in the other side. Now as you're close to tight, tighten it up really well, go back and forth. Make sure this is pretty even. You don't want like one closer than the other, so make sure the gaps on both of these are pretty even. But after you got the clamp on tight, now you can orientate how your phone is going to be mounted on here. So tighten this middle bolt right here. Make sure to get it in there well. Oops. And you can still kind of move it however you want there. Okay, so you're going to find your front headlight connection. You're going to disconnect it. Then on your Y adapter here, you're going to find the male side. And you're going to hook it into this output that's coming from your controller. And then you're going to find the female side here and put it into, just making sure that you line everything up into the headlight. And then over to your phone. So this is coming from the phone mount. Yeah. So if you have a Scorpion series bike or a Hyper Scrambler 2 bike, what we suggest, if you want to use the USB charging port on the phone mount itself, instead of the USB charging port that is on the bike, find the cable for the USB charging port, unhook it, and then go ahead and plug in the cable from the phone mount itself, and then you can go ahead and use it that way. You can use your zip ties or whatever, wrap it up. But we suggest usually you use one or the other. I would not suggest using the Y connector to try to connect both of them. Now that everything's connected, you can kind of clean it up a little bit. Use the zip ties that are provided. Kind of bundle everything up. Bundle them all up like that. And take some scissors, cut off the excess. Careful not to cut the wires themselves. And there you go. Okay, and now you can adjust these. So if you unscrew these a little bit, you can adjust this out. Put your phone in. Adjust this in. Make sure the phone is secure. There you go.